coming at ya, at ya. Tell you what's master, coming at ya, rhyme style disaster, coming at ya, at ya. Tell you what's master, coming at ya.
The recession. However, I'm going to claim the fact that energy is recession proof. So again, I don't believe it will affect us, but as a business owner, I'm just speaking of, we're talking about how to prepare. You want to look at your books. You want to make sure that you are not in a situation, because we do care about our employees. We don't hire people on to our company to just have people. When the money drops, we let you go. We believe in helping families, and it's very, very important for us to think about having that reserve there through a recession and hard times. So we've looked at our books and we are prepared for the recession. So that's one of the things we're looking at. Another thing that we're looking at is, the spending. We're looking at budgets, things of that nature. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to buy new softwares? Are you trying to remodel your buildings? Are you trying to purchase new equipment? Is it time for that? Should you do that? It depends.
Yes.
So talk about, when I say it depends, talk about a
Y'all
little
know
bit.
Allison is here, so if y'all hear that bang, bang, bang,
Excuse me, guys.
she lost the ball.
Just leave it open.
This is why we lie. We try to be We try not to be scripted. We try not to be those live people that are like, everything is perfect.
Yes,
and
our dog
whatever.
makes it known that she's here.
We are not perfect people. We don't want to be perfect people, so you're not going to see us staged and that ain't gonna happen.
So yeah, so I wanted you to talk to the people a little bit about how we're preparing financially. So Tavia runs the corporate side of our business. I run the operations side of the business. And usually, and we kind of meet in the middle with budgeting. So how can you tell people that own their own business how to prepare corporate-wise?
So for us, corporate wise, like we were really staffing up really hard, and quickly because we're so busy that we were like, oh my God, we need enough people in place to handle all of this. Well, for corporate, we put a freeze on hiring inside, like our dispatchers, our inside team, because we want to make sure that the people that are on our team now have a job during the recession. We don't want to be at a point where we're like, okay, well, you guys have to take a pay cut, we have to lay you off or anything like that. No. We looked at the books and we said we're very, very comfortable with the team that we have now, and we know that a new business they can handle the business we have, and we know that they can handle the new business coming on. So we're right there with our team right now. Our team is our team for the next 8 months to a year, unless something major happens.
Correct.
As far as software, what we did for software is we paid everything up for a year. We just went ahead and paid it that way because those monthly things coming out, okay, they nickel and dime you. Well, we were like, no, we paid everything up for a year. That way during this time's 8 to 10 months.
Right.
There's really no surprises coming out of our bank account.
Yeah, so as a business owner, have you looked at your subscriptions and the things that you purchased over a month-to-month period?
Yeah.
Can you save money by paying that up through the year? Sometimes you can save hundreds of dollars, sometimes you can save thousands of dollars. And I've noticed that with software companies, when we were purchasing software when we first started, I noticed that software companies, some of them said, it's going to cost you $40,000 to purchase the software. And then some companies would say, well, we'll charge you, depending on how many users you have, $500 a month. So if you pay that $500 a month over a 5 or 6 year period, you really pay that $40,000. However, the people that you're giving all of that money up front to, you're taking that money and you actually own the software. The only thing you have to do is pay for updates. So ask yourself, well, if I go with this monthly subscription, is it because it's the best thing for me? Is it because I cannot afford it? What is the reasoning? So again, if it's something you can do financially to get that off of your books, get that off your books. So again, Tavia, she's very good at keeping the books. She's very good at paying bills. She's very good at that. So what else are you doing corporate-wise?
You and I actually discussed as far as purchasing new trucks, that we're going to freeze on that.
Absolutely.
We're going to work because, as you know, we're a broker and a carrier.
Mm-hmm.
So we own our own assets
and we are
already. Yeah. So we own our own assets already. So the assets we have are the assets we're going to use. I mean, unless it's a real component, we can't refuse.
Yeah, we made a vow that, as long as we're profitable, we would buy new equipment so often to kind of flow the money through the business. So what we've done, since it's a recession, we're going to take a look at if we really want to do that. However, again, most companies are recession proof. Theurgy did excellent through the pandemic. We actually proved. We actually became a bigger company during that time.
Yes.
And we bought things during that time.
Yes.
So we're only discussing the fact, and again, the recession in most cases don't affect thriving people. It doesn't in most cases, but in some cases it does. So we're just talking about preparing. That's all. So
But
again,
also what we're doing during the recession is we had a consultation with insurance agents because we're going to start moving money into whole life and term insurance, which is we probably can take people on to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because this is a safe place in this time for your money is the term and whole life, and that depends on things that you have going on, and it was a whole presentation. So we're starting to, for the recession, you want to start to safeguard your money.
Most definitely. And too, if you guys have any questions about how to do that, we have a contact for you. We can help you with that. So yeah, that's the thing,
She's amazing.
Sometimes we're in recession, you're not thinking about safeguarding, you're thinking about.
Well, if you're in a business and you want your business to thrive, and I'm not speaking personal, because personal we're doing other things, but business wise, we want to safeguard Theurgy.
Yes, absolutely. We're always thinking about that. And we're always thinking about not bringing more people on board without safeguarding the people there. But you never want to put yourself in a situation as a company, even through rough time, where you have to say, you know what, I got to do a big major layoff. And then people are losing their jobs. We try to safeguard our company throughout the years to, we don't want to pay taxes on a lot of money, but at the end of the day, we want a safety net for our people, because it's very important for us as, coming from humble beginnings, that our people have, as my wife says, she says that, that's her words, not mine. But coming from humble beginnings, it's important for us that the people that work for Theurgy feel secure in their lifestyle, in their life. So again, that's kind of what we look at all times.
Yeah, and it's funny because one of our employees was in the office. We had a corporate meeting yesterday, and he was like, I just need you guys to know that you pay above par for the industry. I was like, do we? Because Tamika and I don't look at it like that. When we started Theurgy, we said we wanted to make it a business where people want to come work for us. So we do things a lot differently. Like, we offer benefits day one. We pay people their worth. We don't try to nickel and dime and lowball anyone. We pay people their worth. And it feels good when your employee comes to you and says, I'm saving more money than I've ever saved before, and I'm able to buy this and do this and do that for myself. That is the thing. So during this recession, we want to make sure that they are still able to do this, because they're already with us. They're there. So we want to make sure that they can keep their lifestyle from working with us.
Absolutely. So yeah, so that's another thing we're going to prepare. So let's move to the next thing. Why is it important to stay ahead of the curve, Xavier? And again, what are we ahead of the curve on? What can you tell me? Oh wow!
It's so much because we're constantly having these meetings with our social media manager, with our corporate team, our operations team. We're always thinking about things. So our social media manager came to me today and she said, I was reading this article on this different site. I don't know if we can say it, but she was like, everything that you guys are doing in the office, they're now saying that the trucking companies have to do. So for us, we have been, now that we are IATSA certified, we are really, 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 really strong and heavy on security. That is, our office is literally locked down now, because being, TSA certified, you have to lock it down. You're federal government certified. So we are locked down. You cannot come in or out of our office without being escorted. We have procedures in place for everything, everybody. It's major. Our cybersecurity is, since being TSA certified, I think it's been like a week, we have had so many attempts to be hacked. It is utterly ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So,
I'm the only one in the office that uses a Mac. Everybody else has all these other things, and Today,
That because it's me.
today my corporate team come to me and they were like, you need to do this. And I was like, to my neck. And they were like, yes. So again, yeah. So cybersecurity is very good.
So yeah, our corporate team, they have been like, it has been like fast and furious, making sure that the office is secure. Like
Lockdown.
it is literally locked down. And cybersecurity, so it's on the rise. I think for trucking, especially now that we have this IAC or this TSA certified, because it is the federal government and will get federal government.
What is IAC? What is IAC? What is it? Okay, so IAC.
Indirect air carrier.
Yeah.
And what does that IAC do?
So basically, having your IAC is, it gives you the authority to be a forwarder. What is a forwarder? A forwarder is a company that can move goods and cargo through the air. Okay, so it's basically a certification to give you the authority to move cargo through the air. However, they don't give you that certification without certain circumstances. There are certain things that you and your team are doing daily to keep that certification in place. It's just like when you go to the airport and you take off your shoes and you take your laptop out of your bag and you put it through the machine and they scan it. It's the same situation every day in your building,
Yes.
in your workplace. So having that, it changes the game for everyone. It changes the game. It brings you over to looking at security at all times. We're not looking at security just in cyber. We're looking at security in cyber. We're looking at it in real life every day. We actually had someone show up to our facility the last couple of days, and I think you guys will die. We get this telling us, "Hey, we have a delivery for you, a bulletproof vest."
And it was funny because Christian, our guy, he called. He was like, "Miss Tavia, Miss Tamika, did you guys order a bulletproof vest?" And we just fell out laughing because we thought he was, because we joke a lot in the office. If you look at the video from earlier, we joke all the time in the office. So when he said, "Did you guys order a bulletproof vest?" we looked at each other and just laughed. And then he said,
No, there's really someone here trying to deliver bulletproof vest. And I told him, start right now with everything I taught you.
and he did
And
it.
we ended up having to, in that moment, refuse those bulletproof vests. It was hilarious. But again, I wanted to bring that up because it's an everyday thing when you own a logistics business and you are you have cybersecurity responsibilities, you have security responsibilities, all of that. So we're bringing that forward. Okay, so move on.
Why is it important to train your employees on cybersecurity and EMS?
It is important to train your employees on that because each person in the logistics field with different certifications are individually responsible. Okay? What was the next question?
So having the IAC, you literally have to designate a person as your cybersecurity coordinator. So the federal government is so serious about the cybersecurity because it is really huge right now. It's not even so much people trying to just come up to your dock. It is the cybersecurity of them being able to get into your systems, hack, and do all kind of what?
I'm kind of getting, I have ants in my pants right now because here's the part to where I'm going to get to our classes and everything. So most people, when they come into the logistics business, they're saying, what is an IAC? What is it all that they're talking about? Because we may be speaking a foreign language to most people. So what we're doing is we're letting people know that you have opportunity to do it. And in most cases, people walk into it, they say, you know, I've always wanted to own a truck. I've always wanted to work in logistics. I've always wanted to do something in turn to have a logistics company. However, they don't know how to do that.
Mhm.
So Tavia and I, we have a company called Theurgy Training Institute. Theurgy Training Institute teaches you how to get to the levels that we are. Okay? So most people, when they want to get into logistics, they say, you know, I want to own a truck. And owning a truck, they make a lot of money. Well, Theurgy Institute is here to explain logistics to you front and back. Okay? We are here to explain to you of how to start it. And when you plateau from buying that truck, what to do with that truck. And even when you get that truck and you plateau and what to do with that truck, we can tell you what to move to the next thing for another source of income. However, then now you're a forwarder. Then we can show you how to get that certification and what to do with it and what all it entails.
Mhm.
Most people stop, Tavia,
Mhm.
when starting a business, they stop and they say, I can't do that. And you know what? You might can't do it. But we are here. You might cannot do it, but Theurgy Training Institute is here to teach you logistics front and back. What are you going to do? If you want to start something to make money, you want to spend money. Even when Theurgy started its business, we started our business with no money, but we made money. Okay, so we started our business to make money. However, we spent a lot of it forward. So sometimes people are saying, you know, I'm a hairdresser and I'm not making the income that I want to make being that hairdresser. Or I'm a mechanic and I'm rebuilding cars and engines, but I'm not making the money that I want to make. Let me start another source of income.
Mhm.
Logistics is always a great source of income. But again, being in the industry over 30 years, I can tell you most people stop.
Let me say
And
this.
they stop because they don't understand it.
But let me say this. An article came out earlier this week. A lot of people always come to us and say, dispatching, do you teach dispatching? There is an article that came out earlier this week. The federal government, Congress, I believe, or
House.
the House, is looking at dispatch companies, load boards, all of this, because as we said last year, these dispatch companies are effectively acting as a broker without the certifications, the bonds, and all of that. We said last year that something was going to happen about it. So now the House, which is going to go, and the Senate, which is going to go.
What did I tell you? I'm talking to my assistant. And I'm talking to my assistant because I told my assistant, I said, just wait.
Mm-hmm.
So they are now looking into dispatch companies because it is so many dispatch companies coming up, and the government feels like they're dancing around the certifications and the proper everything that you have to do to be a broker. They're going to do something about it. So that's why we started the Theurgy Training Institute to say, do it the right way. Because guess what? When they make those laws and they pass all that, once you have it in order, you're good. I don't care what they talking about over there.
And most people don't know what to do right the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So again, what we did, Tavia and I starting this business, even me being in the business for 20 some odd years, starting this business, I made some hiccups. We made some hiccups. We spent more money than we had to spend.
Yes.
We made more steps than we had to take. So we started this business to help other people ride in it. When I tell you it's enough out here to eat for everyone, it is enough for everyone to go out here and get a piece.
We had a gentleman that he went on from the training institute, but he was on my heart, so I called him and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" He said, "Well, I'm having just a little bit hard." So I said, "Have you tried this? Have you tried this? Have you tried this?" that did not come at another price. That was just me checking up on our mentee to say, hey, what's going on? Try these other steps. Let me know how that works out for you. The point of Theurgy Training Institute is not to keep getting you to buy up and buy up and buy up and buy up and keep money in our pockets. No.
Theurgy Institute is already making money in logistics. We are very, 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 very secure in the industry. So what we're trying to do, we see so many people that want to get in it and fall off, and so many people that get in it and don't want to get all of the details of the things that they could and should be looking at. So again, we want you guys, if you know of someone that wants to invest more money or to invest some money to start a trucking company or to get into the 3PL logistics, 4PL, 5PL logistics business, to start here. And again, we want to think about generational wealth. We want to think about things like savings and retirement. Yes, that exists. One day you will not be able to work, and you may still be alive.
Chicken and fish dinners and barbecues to bury you. You do not want that.
Well, and that was it. Okay, so yeah, again, we don't. It's embarrassing. So at the end of the day, guys, we want you guys to think about different streams of income, even during a recession.
Yes.
Sometimes during a recession, you should invest.
Absolutely.
Again, it's your risk and what you want to risk. So what we're not going to do is hold you guys much
Are
longer.
there any questions?
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, come on with questions. If you don't have any questions, we're going to move on. So our mentorship program is $9.97 per month. If you join, we ask for a 6-month commitment.
But that 6-month commitment is to get you up and structured the proper way and it running the proper way the first time. That way you're not coming back to us and saying this and that. No, we're gonna do it right the first time, and we're not gonna rush. We're not gonna allow you to rush. We're not gonna rush you through it. So we're gonna do it right the very first time and have you all together. Either your broker and a carrier. We have that porter. We have that conversation with you to figure out what it is you want to do.
Yeah, and guys, I want you to, family members, I know nobody's here now, but I want you guys to know, don't give nobody my cell phone.
Nobody.
The way,
Well, no, they can now because we have a personal number.
either way, don't give nobody my cell phone. If you guys want to contact us and you get the quickest response, it's not that I don't want you to contact me. It's the fact that I'm not going to answer you right away. And you're going to be in the line with 15 different people in an hour. So the best thing for you to do is to email coaching@theurgylogistics.com. Our assistant will see your email immediately and bring it to my attention. And have the questions that you may have, she'll be able to answer those questions for you and to get you to the next step of what to do. So guys, if you want to invest in yourself, invest in a company. And then again, Tavy and I, when we took a jump, we jumped off the bridge.
It is.
And we are a successful multi-million-dollar company moving to $1 billion. So guys, I want you to, if you are trying to do this, do it the right way. Don't waste your time. Don't take 5 years doing it. You could do this in approximately 6 months
I'm
with
gonna
their
say this.
transportation service.
Uh-oh. Pause. This is still going. So
Yeah, you could do it within 6 months.
I'm gonna say this. And everybody always touts and gloats or whatever for themselves. So I'm gonna say for us, for Theurgy, we became profitable in 6 months.
Yes, we did.
6 months, our business became profitable. And that was with us stumbling and bumbling.
And spending more money than we should.
Absolutely. In 6 months, we became profitable. So we want, and again, like Tamika said, there's money out there for
Hey, Chase.
everybody.
Glad you joined us
Hey,
tonight.
Chase. There's money out there for everyone. And for a company to say they became profitable in 6 months.
Yeah.
And in 3 months, we are a multi-million-dollar company.
Yes, we are.
Um,
Active, and not Theurgy Institute.
No.
Theurgy, the company itself.
Legit.
However, we have a Theurgy umbrella. We are Theurgy. Okay. However, this company is there to teach you guys how to do and replicate what it is that we're doing. It's 1,000 million companies out there that does it. They're Black owned, they're woman owned, they are female owned. They're male owned. If you want to do it, I say step into it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a challenge? Absolutely. Are we going to challenge you in the 6 months?
Absolutely.
But when you walk out of this training, you will have a successful business to run with. Okay?
And this works, again, for any industry. So we help entrepreneurs in general.
Right. And again, guys, if you have any questions, concerns about the company, and you want to sign up with starting this business, it's coaching at theurgylogistics.com. That's coaching at THEURGY logistics
With an S.
.com. And our assistant will get right back to you. She's amazing. And again, guys, it's always amazing and great. It's in the feed. It's always good to talk to you guys and to get the chance to, exchange information about what's going on in the industry with y'all.
Yes.
So, it's real with us. It's real with us. And it's been crazy.
And our assistant is actually in the office now because she's a teacher during the year. And she's like, oh my God, y'all really are busy. She's like, I see how it goes, and it is crazy.
Right. But no matter how busy we are, we always take the time out to come and drop in with you guys. If you know of someone that wants to start a company, if you know of someone that's serious about it, put them in touch with us. Share it with them. And again, family, don't give them my cell phone number.
I don't worry about that. My family.
You give them the cell phone number, they ain't gonna get an answer. I want you guys to email coaching, and John will get back to you as fast as possible. It has been an amazing Thursday evening.
Crystal Turner says, thank you, ladies.
You are very welcome, Crystal. And I hope that you were well. My prayers to you. You are a beautiful, beautiful soul.
John, we have been doing like this.
Absolutely. So I want you to know that you are loved, and I support you. Okay?
Aww.
All right. So guys, we are going to move on. And again, keep in mind, Theurgy Training Institute. It is there for you if you need or want it. We are here for you, and we are dedicated to you to make you successful. You hear
Bye.
Okay, guys, we'll see
You
y'all
have
next.
support the backlog, and 80,000 truck drivers are needed to help fix the supply chain. The demand is real. And with fewer truckers and drivers to pick up cargo, now is the time to get in with the earning potential of $120,000 a year.
Learn how to start your own trucking company with the Theurgy Training Institute. As a 3PL company with over 25 years of experience in warehousing, ground transportation services, air logistics, and import-exports. Join our mentorship program for $9.97.
We're here to teach you how to properly structure and operate your own trucking company so you can come manifest the lifestyle you've always wanted. You will learn the difference between a broker and a carrier, licensing, and how to find your niche. We will teach you how to set up and run your trucking company as a business and not a side hustle. Only 10 slots available. Visit us at the link below.
We are Theurgy, and we are here for you for the long haul.